7 outcomes.
Yep,
So tell
7
me
outcomes.
what those 7 outcomes are again.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're building a highway, an invisible highway, from the day a child's born until the day they get a job. And we've identified in Miramichi that there are 7 points on the child's life where they fall off that highway.
Really?
So the first one is the data shows that kids aren't ready for kindergarten. Okay? The second one is that kids are not reading at grade level by grade 3.
And you told me a statement the other day that from kindergarten to grade 3 they learn to read,
That's correct.
and then from grade 3 on,
It's reading to learn. So
it's really important.
that's right, John. And if a child does not is not reading at grade level by grade 3, everything after that gets much more difficult because the other children in their class, they are, the other children in their class are going ahead. They're studying and they're learning and they're going ahead, where this child is actually going back.
When they're going back, they're losing self-esteem.
They're losing self-esteem.
Yeah.
So that's the second outcome. The third outcome is that kids their math skills. We want every middle school child to have their math skills at grade level by grade 8. And the reason why middle school math skills are so important is because those are the basics of math that they need for high school. Not just high school, but if they're going into carpentry, if they're going into welding, and John, from our classes in adult literacy, that a lot of the adults have problems with math because they might have missed 1 or 2 basic math concepts, and because of that, everything just multiplies, if they don't have those basics. So that's why we want to ensure that every child has the basics of math by grade 8. The next outcome is we want every child every high school graduate to be prepared for post-secondary. So even if they graduate from high school, we want to make sure that kids are ready for high school. So that could mean, literacy skills, but it also could mean, do they have financial literacy skills? Do they have social skills? Do they have mental health skills? It's a lot of things that they need to be prepared for post-secondary. Can they organize themselves?
Can they work away from home independently?
That's it.
And not get caught up in the social life and miss.
That's it. That's
education.
Right. That's right. That's true. And also the next outcome is we want children to apply for post-secondary, because we know that no longer is high school enough.
Right.
Post-secondary is essential. So a lot of first-generation kids of parents that don't go to post-secondary don't know the process, and it's even changed a lot since I was a child, or since I went to university. How to apply and all that. It's it's a whole learning curve for everybody.
Apply online now.
Yeah,
don't they?
apply online, register online.
Yeah.
So that's it. So we want to help high school students apply for post-secondary. The next outcome is we want them to complete post-secondary. And the next one is, of course, the last one is we want them to get a job. So basically, we want every child to
not
be prepared.
just a job.
A job, that's right. We want them to have a job that's relevant, that they can make a good living at.
Right.
So
reach their full potential.
And reach their full potential. So the first one is we want every child to be prepared for kindergarten. We want every elementary student to be reading at grade level by grade 3. We want every middle school child to have their math skills at grade level. We want every high school graduate to be prepared for post-secondary. We want every post-secondary student to graduate, and we want everyone to obtain meaningful employment. So those are the 7 outcomes. Yeah.
And you've attacked one of those outcomes now.
That's right, because as an organization, we said there's no way that we can address all these at the same time. So we've identified one outcome as a priority. The reason why we didn't identify the first one, which is reading by kindergarten, is because the government has already put in a lot of money into early intervention.
I worked on that.
That's it. So, and there's even more money going into that now. So we said, okay, you know what? They're doing a great job. Let's just move on to the second one while they do their thing. Okay. So we are working on. We want every child reading by grade 3.
Yeah.